Hey guys, it's Spicy, and in this video I'm going to give you guys new Cypher One Way Smokes on the new map, Icebox. Now as I was finding these One Way Smokes, I realized Cypher is very strong in this map. Some of the Cypher One Way Smokes you're going to see are very good. And also one of the things you're going to see is that Cypher is really going to be good at defending this map in the middle area, because you can really take full control of mid, especially on A side. And also keep in mind, because of the way the walls are when it comes to the spawn locations, you're going to be doing some of the one-way smokes after the wall goes down. But anyways guys, let's take a look at these new one-way smokes. Alright guys, this first one-way smoke is going to be for mid of A side. We're going to one-way smoke this whole choke over here. This is going to be a very common area that they're going to pass by to come to A. So we're going to one-way smoke this area right over here. Before the round starts, just walk up right to this wall into the corner, and then you're going to throw your smokes once the wall goes down. So the wall goes down right over here, and then I'm going to throw my smokes really quickly. The first smoke is going to be on the right side. You're going to line yourself up with this silver square. You're going to look at the corner that's closest to you like this, and you're going to let this go. Very simple. And then for the left side smoke, you're going to look at this crate right over here. Look at the top corner, and then you're just going to go up until the line that I'm zooming in on right now touches the bottom of the number 4 that you see. So right over here, that's roughly the best way to always be accurate with it. As soon as that line touches the 4, that's usually where I stop. This is usually the camera that I go with right over here. This gives me just enough that I need to know, because this is going to be the corner that they turn. As soon as they turn this corner, that's when you want to activate the smoke. But this camera gives me a perfect angle for that, so that's why I use this camera spot. And it's gonna, and you're gonna have more than enough time to do this, because their spawn is all the way over here. Their wall is all the way over here, so you're gonna have more than enough time to do this. So that's the camera spot. Now here's how it looks. Anytime the opponent is in this line of sight, I'm going to activate both of these, and I'm going to go up on this incline, and look, it's a perfect one-way smoke all the way to the end. I see all the way to the end of the crate, and because this is an incline ramp over here, I decide how much of my body the opponent is going to see, so I'm always going to be at an advantage. And with this one-way smoke, I can maneuver it the way I want, and it really makes this one-way very strong. How does it look from the opponent's point of view? Remember, you're going to activate these one-ways when they're in this line of sight. So I activate this, you're over here. Even if they crouch, they don't see you. And a quick note, make sure you're activating these one-ways as soon as they turn this corner, because on this right side, if they get too close, right over here, they're going to be able to see you. So you want to activate these one-way cages as soon as they turn this corner right over here, and you should be able to take a big advantage of it, especially because this area is going to be very common. If the enemy wants to take control of mid, they're going to want to go through the tunnel, and if they're going through the tunnel, they're going to cross this area. So right over here, if they're trying to cross this area, you have them right over here. If they're trying to go from here, you have them right over here as a one-way. So a very common area. This is very good for mid control. Alright guys, the next one-way smoke is going to be for B long. We're going to one-way the whole B long choke, and we can pretty much cut it off for the enemy. Now one of the things you have to understand is, if the enemy is coming B long, they have to cross this area right over here if they want to really attack it. Whether they're going right side or they're coming here, they have to cross this area. So we're gonna one-way smoke this area right over here. But again, it's very simple to do as well. You're going to just line up with this green wall over here. Now the lineup for this, as I said, you're going to do before the wall goes down, but I'm just going to show you exactly what the lineup is with the wall down so you can see clearly. So right over here, I'm going to zoom in on it. Once you lined up with this line right over here with the green wall, what you're going to do is you're going to look at the user interface. I'm zooming in on it right now, and this is how you want to line the lineup with the yellow box. If you do this, all you have to do is press Q once the wall goes down, and it's going to be a one-way smoke. So this is how I line it up, and then once the wall goes down, I'm doing this, and that's the one-way smoke right over there. So now I'm going to show you guys the lineup with the wall up so you can see what I mean. Looking at the box through the wall, this is good enough right over here. The wall's going to go down. I'm not going to move my crosshair. And as you can see, I'm pressing Q, letting it go. I line it up before the wall went down. Wall goes up, I press Q, it's a one-way. This is the one-way right over here. Also remember to put your camera right over here before the wall goes down, because it gives you a perfect vantage point into the choke. But here's how the one-way smoke looks. You see activity over here, you're gonna activate this. You come over here, and you get this whole area. You can see all the way to the end, and it works really well. It's a very strong one-way smoke. Now here's how it looks from the enemy's point of view. Right over here, you activate it. They're obviously not gonna see anything. This is really the sweet spot to activate it right over here, because they don't have any escape over here, right? They have to back up or go ahead. Now your bullets are going to slow them a bit, and it can really get you a bunch of kills. So this pretty much locks this whole place down, and you're able to secure a long B pretty easily by yourself. You don't need any help over here. All right, now I'm going to show you guys two one-way smokes for A site. So there's going to be one over here like this. You can just pretty much put it anywhere. I just line myself up at the corner, and I just look at this this line right over here like this. Goes right over here, good enough. This is going to be the one way right over here. If you're dropped down over here, it's a lot clearer. If you're on the platform, and this is usually the position I like to be on, this is what you get if you back up all the way. But obviously, if you back up all the way, you expose yourself over here. So sometimes it is better to be on the ground. So I usually combo this one-way smoke over here with the one that I'm going to show you now. So right over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to one-way this part right over here. This whole area is going to be one way right over here. So you're going to set this up before the wall goes down. You're going to line up with this edge like this. Very easy smoke to do, by the way, guys. And then just line yourself up at the corner of this box, and you just go up until you hit the red rope, and then just go down a bit like this. So this pretty much right here is the lineup, and then when the wall goes down, you're going to do it. So wall goes down, and I just let this go. As you can see, it lands over there. But you definitely want to put this smoke as far as you can on that far end corner of the box. So I usually put it over here. Works out well. Make sure you put your camera over here as close as you can to this edge without revealing it too much. This is kind of the view you're going for. And the reason for this is because it gives you access to both one ways. So if I see enemies over here, I can activate this, and it gives me the one way over here. And at the same time, this one-way smoke is going to be a lot more strong, because if people are trying to come from this middle area, this area right over here, if I see activity here, I activate this one way right over here. As you can see, it blocks them off completely, but you're going to be on this platform over here. So you're going to be able to have a perfect view of the person over there, and that is going to be a full-on one way. And the great thing about this is that the person over there doesn't even have to turn the corner. You're already seeing them before they even turn the corner. This whole area is one way, and you're able to get easy picks. So check this out right over here. This is how it looks from the opponent's point of view. They see nothing. On the right side, I usually set this trap wire up over here. Works out well. That way you got both sides covered. And if they go mid, you got this one way over here. So this whole A site is locked down. You have nothing to worry about. You got the camera, and you still have one trap wire left. You can put that wherever you want. If you have one more trap wire, you can just do the safe trap wire spot, put it over here to make sure that people don't rush you. So works out really well. The whole A site is locked down, gives you full control. And this is kind of a unique one-way smoke right over here. So I'm over here. As you can see, the round hasn't started yet. We're going to set this one up right before the round starts. You're going to just come to the edge of this thing. You're going to line up with it, come right over here. And then you're going to look at these crates. You're going to essentially look not the top left of this yellow black pattern, but a slightly to the right of the top left. So around over here. As you can see, I'm not on the corner. I'm slightly to the right of it. So like right over here.
This goes here.
Once you let this go, it's going to land over there. That's going to give you the one-way smoke. It is possible to do without an operator. You're going to look at the top left of it. Just go to the right side just a bit. And as you can see, it's going to land right over there. Pretty easy one-way smoke. Decent room for error. Now, before I show you the one-way smoke, I'm going to show you guys the camera spot. Get on this box over here. You're going to set it up before the round starts. Put it right over here as high as you can. That's going to give you a nice look into this choke. You can see people coming in. Now, how do you take advantage of the one-way smoke? There we go. The round starts right over here. I'm looking through the camera. I see that people are starting to come through this choke. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to activate the one-way smoke over here.
Cage triggered.
You're going to get on this rope, and then you're just going to go down right over here. See, you control how much the enemy sees right over here. Right? So this is a one-way smoke that varies. I go down as much as I want. If the enemy's at the entrance right over here, I go down this much. If they're all the way at the back, I can go down a bit more. So it works out pretty well, and it gives you all the information that you need, and you're able to one-way them right over here. Very, very easy. Now you guys might be wondering, will the enemies see my legs when I'm on the ropes from over here? So to do that, I've set up a little experiment over here. As you guys can see, I got my camera over here. It's going to have that same line of sight. So we're going to do that mock experiment real quick right over here. I activate the cage. I go on the rope right over here, one way, check the cam. As you can see, so if they do see anything, they might see your shoes very slightly, that it's going to be clouded by the cage, and by the time they see you, you've already mowed them down. So this one-way smoke should work very well and should help you lock down mid. Alright guys, those are the one-way smokes. As I said at the beginning of the video, Cypher's very strong on this map. If I had to pick one spot that I play every time, it would probably be this spot right over here with these two one-way smokes. This is a very strong area to take control of. Very good one-way smokes, and this area has a lot of meaning for control. You have the tunnel over here, you have the pathway underneath that people can take to get mid control, and if they want to go to A site from mid, they have to go commit to this choke and go right. So this spot is very important, and you have a very versatile position on that ramp over there. It's very strong. If you can completely eliminate this for the enemy, then you're gonna be in a very good position as the game goes on, because then you can start playing mind games with them. Because if they go long B, you have the absolute broken one-way smoke right over here that you can get them right out of spawn. And what I think I'm going to be doing is I'll be releasing more generic setups that are very good to do. You can combine with these one-way smokes very soon. Make sure you stay tuned for that. But anyways guys, remember, if you want to see more of this type of content and you want to see these setups in action, just go follow Twitch SpicyCurry0 Saturday, Sunday, 12 to 3 Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you join the Discord channel. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell for this channel so you know when my videos are out. But anyways guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time, and as always, stay spicy. Yo, let me get B. Are you okay with that?
Yes, this should do.